Hello and welcome to the Eye Candy channel. In this episode we're going to be reviewing the GH5's new firmware update. For the specific point that we're excited about is the static stabilization option. It's a brand new stabilization option that Panasonic have added to the GH5 camera, which enables you to get a static image when you're standing in a single motion. So here's my GH5 with my 15mm f1.7, and I'm gonna right now do the update and let's see how it goes. So this is before the update. I'm holding the camera completely still. The normal stabilization is on and you can see a little bit of movement here and there. If you look at as I'm breathing, and the camera is a little bit like attached to my stomach. And then after the update we're going to do the same test again to see that even when breathing, to see if we get that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so basically I've just found something that I didn't realize, that in the camera now there's some more stabilization options. So you've got operation mode on, which is the normal stabilizer, and then there's IS lock, which if I turn that on, now maybe it will have a better result when I don't move. Let's have a look. Now I'm going to test it. Okay, so now I'm testing again the stabilization. This is the lock mode, where it's seemingly doing a better job than I've ever seen any camera do with the lock mode. Meaning I'm breathing here and it seems that the stabilizer is maintaining its position, and it's moving like almost like it's almost like moving like in a wave kind of way, which is actually respectable. I wouldn't call it locked. I would call it like kind of it's actually smooth. I can't explain it, but it's definitely moving. Here, I'll put some lines on so you can actually see what's actually happening. I want to see if this option actually might work quite good as a slider option, this lock mode. It's definitely better than the old one. I can see it already. It's much better, this lock mode. Oh my goodness. It's like, it reminds me of a gimbal a little bit. Wow. This is crazy stuff. This new lock mode reminds me of a gimbal a little bit. Let's compare this to the old mode. Go back into stabilization mode and switch off IS lock off, and now let's try those same things again. So now we don't have the special stabilization on, and I want to compare the footage. If I do a slider shot now, like this, you can see the difference between this is the without the lock mode on. This is without, and now I'm going to switch it on in 1 second. And this is with the eye stabilization on. It's much more smooth. It definitely replaces a slider, guys. Wow. I'm going to try and take this camera out right now, just to test it to see if it actually replaces a gimbal or not. So let's try right now. Let's try walking and see if we're getting the left and right motions. Okay, let's see how the lock mode performs when walking. Oh my goodness, I think this could be it. The GH5 seems to be performing like a gimbal in some ways. I am walking, I want to see if it goes left and right in the lock mode. I am walking ninja style. We're going to compare this to the normal stabilization mode before the update. Okay, I'm going to do a few slider shots now. I'm going to start here and move right. I'm going to compare this now. Let's pause this recording and start again with the old stabilization mode. Walking and also slider. Okay, so I'm back in the old stabilization mode now. I'm going to do a slider shot. And I'm going to walk now and see the difference. Okay, I'm going to try walking again here and see what kind of movement we're getting left and right. I can see the left and right motion that a lot of people were annoyed about with this stabilizer on the GH5. But now, when we're about to switch off the stabilizer again, and we're going to see if we're still getting those left and right motions. Okay, I want to try another slider shot. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to try without the lock mode. Okay, and now we've switched on the lock mode again to see if we can get a completely static shot, as if the camera was on a tripod. So as you can see, I'm holding the camera and it's barely moving at all. It's actually better outside than indoors because I think indoors everything is closer, so you can really see the small changes. So maybe we should go up close to something and see if it makes a difference. So we're going to go up close to this little leaf here. Let's increase the shutter speed so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, I'm standing as still as I can. I'm about to try this same test with the old stabilization mode as well. So right now we're on the tripod mode, the still mode. Right now it's off again. Let's see how much different results we're getting. As you can see, when I'm talking, the camera is moving with me. It's kind of like keeping my position. Even though stabilization is on, since the lock mode isn't on, I'm still getting a lot of movement. Definitely an improvement. Well done Panasonic for this one. As always, I want to do a quick run with the still mode. I'm going to be running and see how the GH5 performs. I'm going to take the strap off and we're about to stop running right now. This is with the lock mode. 2 hands on the camera. Alright, that's the end of our tests for today. Okay, that was the Eye Candy channel doing some tests with the GH5's new stabilization options. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very excited about this new option. And if you think this stabilization is an improvement, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe.